TTC family. I hope you guys can see me. I don't know if this is too much light. I don't know. I'm in my room, so and today's video is going to be my TTC planning tag. So you're tagged. You're it. You got to do it now. If you watched it, if you clicked it, you got to do one. If you're TTC. So, I'm gonna really try to get through all these questions. It is a lot of questions. So, let me jump right in. And I have my paper. I don't know where to put it. I'll put it right here. But then I'll be looking away from the camera. It's not a good idea, huh? I'll put it right here. That's good right there. So, the first question is, will I find out the gender of the baby? Yes, I will. But I don't want to find out the gender until my third trimester, which is already have it planned out in my head. The gender date will be the same day that we buy the majority of the baby stuff. And we're actually going to do it together, my husband and the kids, as a family event. So we'll probably like have lunch, um, open the envelope, and then go on a baby shopping spree. Um, so that's how I plan to do it, and I don't plan to find out until the third trimester, the beginning of the third trimester. Um, will I do extended rear facing car seat? No, I will not. My kids were ready to turn to the front. They would kick the back of the seat, because they're facing the back, so they're kicking the back of the seat. And also, if they couldn't, like, a lot of times if they couldn't see me, they would fuss. Or if, when they were smaller, if they dropped their pacifier, they're crying, I'm driving, I can't really, get it for them. So I don't think I'll do extended rear facing car seat. At the appropriate age that they're supposed to turn to the front, I'll turn them. And God forbid if we get in an accident and something happened, then then you're gonna get in an accident and something's gonna happen. Um, so I don't see myself doing extended rear facing. Will I use a pacifier? Yes, pacifiers will be my best friend. I'll probably have tons of them. Um, my daughter actually, she didn't really link to the pacifier very well. Um, she wasn't very dependent on it. She used it, but she wasn't dependent. And when I took it, she didn't care. So I will use a pacifier. My baby will not be 2 years old walking around with a pacifier. That's ratchetness. You need to take the pacifier at that age. Um, when will I start my baby on solids? With my son, I did everything by the book. Whatever the doctor said do, whatever they say don't do, I did. With my daughter, I was like, she fine. My daughter was eating chicken bones at like 4 or 5 months. I'll tell you no lie. She had chicken bone when she was going to town. So with this baby, I will probably do the same thing. Um, you know, 6 months or so, 7 months. He's probably gonna be eating rice, mashed potatoes, baked beans, fried chicken, macaroni. I'm hungry. That just made my stomach growl. Oh yes. So yes. Do I have any nursery ideas? There's no room in this apartment for a nursery. There's no need to have nursery ideas when you don't have room for a nursery. This will be my nursery. This is just a wall, you guys. It's nothing here. There's no space here. If we move before I get pregnant and deliver, then I'm pretty sure I'll get a 4-bedroom and we will have enough room to do a nursery. But as of now, I don't know where this baby gonna sleep. Do I plan to breastfeed and for how long? No, I do not plan to breastfeed. I tried to breastfeed with my first child. I was 18, 19, so I don't think I was really mentally strong enough to breastfeed because breastfeeding hurts. I mean, women say it don't, but I'm not used to that type of sucking on my nipple. Okay, I'm used to the other type. So when my son, would latch on, it hurt. It's like, you're sucking really hard. But I don't plan to breastfeed with this baby. It's a great idea in theory for me, but I think breastfeeding takes away a lot of my time. Um, I think my baby would be super super attached to me just because I've seen plenty of other babies that soon as they mom, if they're asleep, soon as the mom leaves the room, they waking up because they can't smell the milk anymore, or they know when they're home, or nobody else can hold them because they have this sick attachment to you. And I don't know. It's a nice idea, but I'm not breastfeeding. And plus intimacy, you can't be as intimate. Well, you could be intimate, just sex, but in this bed we are intimate, so it's a lot of stuff going on, so my breast, sorry baby, but husband kind of wins on that. You can drink formula and you'll be just as fine. I did it with the other two. The third will be no exception to the rule. So that's just my take. I will not be breastfeeding. Do we have names picked out? We do. And the majority of my baby names are boy names because we really want another boy. My daughter is a diva. She is team life all the way, lip gloss popping, all of that, hair done, nail polish, dresses, skirts, sandals, and I cannot afford another girl. I can't do it. So we are hoping for a boy. But of course, if we got a girl, my little baby, she would be rotten, spoiled, a mess. But I would prefer, if I could pick, I would prefer a boy. Will I get hand-me-downs or used baby stuff? No. I will be buying everything new. Like I said, my baby is 7, so I ain't got no baby stuff in this house. I ain't got nothing around here. I need to baby proof. I need to vacuum the carpet, pick up, babies pick up the smallest things off the floor. You be like, how in the world did you find that? I didn't even see that. But they be down there, they be picking it. So I won't be using hand-me-downs. Nobody lives near me where I could get hand-me-downs. I don't have friends that have babies where I could, be like, oh, give me your old car seat or give me your old stroller or anything like that. So I will be buying everything new because I haven't had a baby in a while, and nobody is gonna, I have nobody to give me used baby stuff. And I'm not the type of person that goes to thrift stores or consignment shops and things like that. So, yeah, no. I just go to the store and buy everything new. It is hot, y'all. Um, will I homeschool? No. I'm not homeschooling. You're not standing here. I'm going to work. All this time I put in school, I'm going to work for what I just went to school, what I spent the last 5 years of school for. I'm not staying home with no babies and teaching them how to divide and multiply and spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You going to school. I think children who are homeschool are very intelligent. They are very intelligent. They have the book smarts of a scientist. But when they get out there in the real world, things they are not how they are at home. That's just not how it works. You need to be able to socialize. And I think children who are homeschooled don't have very good social skills. That's just my opinion. Maybe somebody who was homeschooled and they, all this extra stuff. That's fine. But I don't know nobody like that. I don't even know nobody who went to homeschool. Just off of my studies and what I've been taught in sociology and psychology, students, what we're talking about, students. So children who are homeschooled, they are not very well rounded adults. They have a lot of downfalls. They don't face a lot of situations that they would face at school or in college or in high school. So I'm not standing here all day. So I don't know who's standing here with the baby to teach him some homeschool. I'm not standing. No, 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 no. I will wither. Can you imagine staying in the house 16, 17 years? I don't know. What age do you even finish homeschool? Can you imagine never going out and socializing with other adults? Just literally in the house all day? No. Home or hospital? I would love to have a home birth. Not necessarily a drug free birth, but a home birth. Yes, I would love it. But I have to have an epidural. So therefore I have to go to the hospital. Which takes me to the next question. Planned C-section, epidural, or natural birth. Now my experience is when I go to the hospital and they ask me, with your other kids, did you have a natural birth? They're not talking about medicine. They're talking about pushing the baby out of your vagina. Natural birth is considered pushing the baby out of your vagina. Drug-free birth is no medication. So I plan on having a natural birth with an epidural because labor hurts. It hurts. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. I'm telling you, like women know. I think first time mom, women who are pregnant, who are gonna have a baby, you know that the labor is gonna hurt. You have no idea the immense amount of pain that your body goes through in labor. Women tell you they feel like they had an out of body experience. Like I knew someone who had a natural birth and she literally was in so much pain. She didn't enjoy it. She blacked I blacked out. She don't remember. She didn't enjoy it. Of course, after the baby's out, then the pain is gone. You probably just sore, but the pain is gone. Um, but I don't understand. I don't want to say I don't understand because to each his own, and everybody has a different pain level. But labor is not either or. Either you have pain and you get a baby, or either you don't get a baby. It's not like that. It's not like, oh, you can't have one without the other. This is the rare time where you will be able to have your cake and eat it too, ladies. You can have a pain-free labor and still get your baby. Cake, baby, all together. You can have your cake and eat it too. You don't have to go through the pain. I don't know why women want to experience the pain. You take medicine to get pregnant, all types of stuff to get pregnant. Doctor inject you, give you Clomid, give you all other types of stuff, inject his sperm with your sperm, spread your leg. But you won't take nothing to take the pain away to get the baby here. To each his own. And if your booty tear, that's a bad word. If your vagina tears, oh my God, can you, like literally, ladies, let me get close. Think about your vagina tearing. It's already open. The lips. I'm getting real nasty right now. The lips is already open. Think about the bottom part. Oh God, I forgot what it's called. Child, it's been so long. The bottom part. Think about that just tearing. I can't even do a Brazilian wax, let alone feel the pain of a tear. Child, honey, no. No, 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 no. No, thank you. I will take an epidural. The even thought of my vagina tearing to get the baby out, it makes me cringe right now. Like I just want to cuddle up with a pillow, cause it hurts. Labor hurts. Labor hurts. It hurts so bad. I don't know why I gotta hurt so bad, but it do. And it's a pain that once you go through labor, you will never forget the pain of labor. You won't forget. You will remember. And trust me, you will remember that day for the rest of your life. But I also hear if you do a natural birth, you feel so empowered and you won't forget that day either. But if I had to remember it, I'm going to remember it pain free. Honey, child, I'm not, I have no desire to feel the pain of labor. It really does hurt. And I have never experienced any pain compared to labor. Like, I could not tell you what it felt like. I've been through it twice, and I cannot tell you what it felt like. It feels like death. You think I'm being dramatic? Just wait until your water break and them contractions come and that baby head start descending. Ooh, child. But anyway, on to the next. Will I co-sleep? No. This bed you see here, that bed, that is for husband and wife. That is our bed. This bed is for love making and sleeping. If you ain't doing the do or sleep, you're not sleeping in my bed. My baby will sleep in his own bassinet, in his own crib. I did it with both my children. Um, you're not sleeping in my bed. Even for naps, I was very adamant in putting my child in the playpen because you know they had the playpens with the top and then the bottom. You slept in a playpen, you slept in your crib, and you slept in your bassinet. I think my daughter even slept in her car seat sometimes. You know, because once they get in this bed, they do not want to get out. I'm telling you. I don't know if all kids are like that, but some kids are, and I refuse. I refuse, not my kids. I have so many questions. I didn't even get through all of them. Will I drink during my pregnancy? No. You drink to get a buzz, to feel nice, you know, to get a little buzz, feel a little loose. You can't be doing all that while you're pregnant. You might as well just go on and wait because if you're drinking to feel a buzz while you're pregnant, you need to go see a doctor for that. That's no bueno. Will I go back to work or stay home? The first year of my baby's life, I will stay home. I was blessed, hallelujah, to do it with both my children. I stay home both the first year of their life. After the first year, I was like, okay, I gotta go. You won. You can point. You know what's going on. You can kind of say some words. I'm not staying home with you all this time. I got to go and I got to be an adult and I got to socialize with other adults. I can't stay home with you all day. Cloth diapers or pamper, I will definitely be using regular pampers. I can't see myself keep washing something the baby pooped in, or I can't see myself washing something the baby peed in 4 times, washing it and put it back on them. I don't. I mean, it's better for the environment, but I don't have time for that. I have $20 to buy a box of Pampers. I do, so that's what I will use. Um, After newborn age, how long will I let my baby cry? You can kind of tell, what's wrong with your baby. If your baby is sick, or if your baby is hungry, or if they just being a brat. You can tell when your baby is crying. So if the baby's just crying because they want to be picked up, and I'm not doing nothing, then I'll probably pick them up. But if I'm cooking, I'm not gonna stop cooking and pick you up because you want to be picked up. No, you sit down and you better go play with your brother and sister or something. That's why your kids need a playmate. You get a dog, you get a cat, you have another baby, and tell them to go play together. um, will I use a stroller and do I believe in them? That is a weird question to me. Who wants to walk around with a baby, holding a baby all day? In the mall or at the grocery store or at the park. You put the baby in the stroller, you push the stroller, you take the baby out the stroller, let the baby play, put the baby in the stroller and go home. Or, if my child is 2 or 3, I don't feel like it's fair to my baby to make my baby walk around the mall for 2 hours while I'm shopping, looking for a birthday outfit or looking for an anniversary gift for my husband. What? I don't even want to walk around the mall that long. My legs hurt. Their legs is this big. Why would I make my 2-year-old walk around the mall for no? And why I'm not gonna pick you up, putting stress on my shoulders and my back, and I carry these 2 jugs, and I got your little bag with your sippy cup and your pull up in it. You think I'm gonna carry you? I don't even want to walk myself. I wish somebody would carry me. Okay, how often will I give my baby a bath? Once the umbilical cord finds out. Once the umbilical cord falls, I'll probably give my baby a bath every other day, probably. Probably not every day. It's not like the baby's doing anything where they need a bath every day. But when they're definitely at like the toddler stage where they're feeding themselves and they're outside and they're exploring and touching, then that'll probably be like every at night before you get into bed. Don't contaminate your sheets. There's so many more questions, but I don't have any more time. Will I circumcise my child if it's a boy? Absolutely. My first son is circumcised. It's extra work when you have to pull back the skin and clean it and pull it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Just get the extra skin chopped off, and it's more hygienic that way. Anyway, to me, will I get my child immunized? And I added this one because it was a hot topic in sociology, psychology. Yes, I will get my child immunized. I don't feel like it hurts the child. And personally, if your kid got polio, I don't want my kid around your kid giving them what you got. Be like, come here, boo. Don't go over there with them. They clapping over there. Don't go over there. So I hope I answered all the questions. I'm just looking. Yeah, I think this is about all. So that is my TTC planning tag. If you have any questions, any comments, you think I was being too hard on something, breastfeeding, homeschooling, or whatever, comment, like, subscribe. I love the feedback. And all my subscribers, all my ladies, I love you guys. You guys are so supportive. Everyone can have their own idea. Everyone is their own individual. All you ladies are beautiful. And if you don't agree with me, you don't have to agree. And I'm pretty sure, you might want to breastfeed. More power to you. Get that baby that booby milk. You're going to have a nice, healthy, chunky baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But to each his own. So don't nobody be mean on here. But if you want to comment, please do. If you want to ask a question, if you don't agree, we can talk about it. I can tell you my point. You can tell me your point. And at the end of the day, as long as it's all love and good spirits, I'm good with that. Love you, ladies. Bye.